You're right there, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the World Cup guide in FIFA 18, powered by OneFootball. So special thanks to them for sponsoring today's video. Link in the description to their app, go and check it out. And there is also a playlist with all of the other YouTubers involved that have been making videos for this series. So go and check it out. But we do have France to take a look at today, another team that is in Group C, and there is so much depth to their side. One of the best teams in the competition, but how far will they go? Do they have what it takes to win the World Cup? Let's go and find out. Drop a like. Here we go. So the official World Cup game mode was released yesterday, and this is what my French squad is looking like. Unfortunately, I packed pretty much everyone apart from a goalkeeper. So Patricio is going to have to fill in for Doris. He doesn't mind so much, from Portugal to France, but the rest of it is fully French. So I was looking at the side, and it is a little bit ridiculous. It's so difficult to compete against the French team because let's say somebody picks up an injury, even Koscielny. Well, most likely you're going to have Koscielny alongside Rafael Varane. But there is so much depth, like I was saying at the start of the video. So that's why France are one of the favourites in the competition, and I could see them go all the way. If they don't get out of the groups, then that's going to be an absolute failure. So looking at how I set out the team just for FIFA purpose, 4-1-2-1-2, get those quick build-up plays going, but France are most likely going to use a 4-3-3. Surely they're going to have to start Griezmann. Maybe bring in Olivier Giroud to get the link-up plays going. Mbappe has been incredible this season for PSG, so they can't leave him out. And the beautiful thing with Mbappe is that he can get pushed out wide to act as a winger, or he can play in that striker role. I think that this team right here had the capability of winning the World Cup anyway in this game mode, but we've got to go and find out if we actually secured it. So Lacazette alongside Mbappe, two players that I don't like to use in regular foot, but did I like them in the World Cup mode. 5 games, 6 goals, 2 assists. We have Mbappe, 5 games, 7 goals, 4 assists. And Pogba in real life, he's going to be playing as a centre mid. But for this run, we had him as the cam. 5 games, 4 goals, 3 assists. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. And that 74 pace in game, he feels a lot quicker. When he picks up that momentum, he is gone. Matuidi's in there, Tolisso, Kante, and we've got a strong back four. One thing that you need to keep an eye out on is Mendy's slide challenge. Oh my, you know how I do those last ditch tackles and come away with it? Check it out. It is unbelievable. Anyway, boys, let's go and find out how these players played, and I'll give you my opinions on not only the French team, but how this game mode feels and what it's all about. Let's go. So how do I feel about this new World Cup mode? Do I believe it's got the longevity to last all the way until the end of FIFA? Now, if they reworked it a little bit, I would say so, but the whole problem right now for me is that there's been just a ton of coins injected into this game mode from everyone's just regular foot. They've had like 500,000 to 1 million coins, and before you know it, you're coming up against Ronaldo's, icons, and it just has that foot champs feel. If they maybe restricted the amount of coins that you could bring over, or just kept it to 0 and upped the reward, so let's say you go and play foot draft and it's absolutely free to enter, because one thing that I'm finding confusing, why is it 15,000 coins to enter the draft right now when you can't actually earn coins in this game mode? Well, you can if you submit your players into one of the upgrade SBCs, you get 15,000 coins back, but that's not really, that's not that much, is it? So I don't know why they're asking us to spend 15,000. Instead of doing that, they could have got rid of the entry fee and up the price or up the rewards to maybe 15,000 coins for a draft win. Winning the World Cup, you could get 100,000 coins, and that way you will find yourself coming up against a variety of squads, and everyone would have to grind to work their way up towards these icons and Ronaldo. So although I like the idea of this mode and it's just brought that freshness to Ultimate Team, and I'm loving it, just playing with all of these national players, it is awesome. It's just a shame that I do find myself coming up against just mega teams already, and I wanted to pace myself, but I can't afford to do that right now because you just can't compete. There was one of the games that it was a struggle. The first run that I was playing on stream, I had just a regular side with some chemistry issues, and I came up against someone using the 4-4-2 with very well balanced players, and he was good, to be fair, but you could just see the difference in the gameplay. His players were just onto the ball straight away, whereas I felt that I couldn't build up as quick as I wanted to, and chemistry was affecting me. So that's why I'm going to start investing a little bit more into this game mode and just open packs and enjoy myself, really. I would love to have treated it like an RTG, but it's too hard for that. Like the first World Cup run, I choked in the final. Second World Cup run, well, you're going to be seeing it on your screen, I got to the final. 2-0 down. Now I needed to show good heart, and bear in mind I was recording for this video, so I didn't want to exactly choke again. And one of the formations that I've been really enjoying, that I've actually switched up to quite a bit now, 3-4-1-2. In this game mode, it seems to be perfect because it has that 4-1-2-1-2 triangle up top, but it also can spread the play, and it seems to be a lot slower than regular foot. Do I like that so much? I don't really mind it. I think that if you're just passing it around and stuff and doing quick 1-2s, it doesn't seem that bad. But if you're wanting to really get control of your players and start dribbling, it does feel a little bit heavy. Maybe they're looking for that slightly more realistic feel. I don't really know. It just seems like every single World Cup mode that they bring out, every FIFA, they're wanting to slow down this game. But I don't mind it so much, and it was fun because I was in the final and it was a proper grind. The guy was good, went 2-0 down, and you're going to see what happens. So that 3-4-1-2, I'd actually really recommend it. But the players that I absolutely loved from this starting 11, Pogba felt incredibly quick to power through, and I think that 86 overall, don't really pay too much attention to the ratings because like you think 86, it isn't that great, but in this game mode, Pogba turned up, Mbappe, class finish, and I was actually able to get a lot out of him. Because I was forced to use this starting 11, Mbappe grew on me as I progress through the tournament, and his finishing is very, very nice. And alongside Lacazette, I'd actually say I preferred Lacazette because he's a little bit lighter on the ball, and the way I was finessing outside the box, just a completely different card than the way he plays for me in regular foot. In the midfield, I wasn't really like too keen on Tolisso. Matuidi makes nice challenges, and Kante isn't bad at all, so if you can get your hands on him, I would recommend it. And in the defense, Sidibe on the right and Mendy on the left. Mendy has himself one of the most overpowered cards on both game modes. He is so good. And the slide tackle you had already seen, and he actually made another one similar to that, but I couldn't remember the time because the first one I had to write down, had to show you. It was unbelievable. I went for the slide challenge, and then I know it was a little bit lucky, but he still wrapped his leg around it, and it was an incredible off the line just clearance. Really do like Mendy. And Koscielny isn't bad, you know, but I've been told, I've heard that Varane is that go-to centre-back, and another player that I really enjoyed, which was Boateng in the draft. So there are a couple of players that you need to discover for yourselves, and there are a lot of really good options on the game. I just hope that what EA do is start updating the SBC section. So maybe bring out like even more base icon SBCs or icon upgrades so we can start building the ultimate World Cup squad. But I do have my hands on two icons, well in fact one icon because he's run out now, which was Pele yesterday. I've got another one that I packed, but you're going to be seeing that in the next RTG episode. But look at that, boys. France went on to actually win. We won with the French squad, and I didn't choke it. I came back a late winner with Koscielny. Is that what's going to happen in real life? We're just going to have to find out. So predictions in the comments, and I want to pass you over to the next player or the next YouTuber in the series, which is It's Haber. Link in the description to the series. Go and check out his video once he posts it out on his channel tomorrow, and follow it along. Download the app, and I will see you on the next one. See you out, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.